So if that's the case, and test you once again. 13 months. Bless you. Thank you, sir. Yeah. So, I mean, it sounds like, and then you're telling me the like when you unplugged a USB hub. So what was all plugged into this USB hub? First of all, you should know that USB hubs are the devil, and you should basically always buy a motherboard that has enough USB hubs for whatever it is you're trying to do, because USB hubs are the devil. Probably could actually load the game in for better music, but I'm just sitting here fucking being an asshole. But I mean, if unplugging it worked, then it's probably a bad USB hub. There's a few other things that it could possibly be because of the USB hub being unplugged, but like USB as a standard is still fucking very, very picky, and it's crazy if anything is even remotely off, especially motherboard dependent. Holy shit. It's crazy. Also, like, and also platform specific. I mean, the 3000 series Ryzens have some of the worst fucking USB drivers and USB performance I've ever seen in my life. They've gotten better now with several BIOS updates and a bunch of other shit, but oh my god. I have it for 3 Vive 3.0 so I can put them in visual range of the trackers. The hub wasn't even bought yet. Okay, so if you were getting the issue before the hub, then it's unlikely to be the hub. Aorus, you mean Gigabyte motherboards? I mean, it could be from motherboard to motherboard, or it could be, you know, not all Gigabyte motherboards might be shit with them, but it's up to I. I would say, Fox, good luck, by the way. And yeah, there are good hubs out there. I just still avoid them if I can. Anker makes pretty good stuff for sure. I've used Anker stuff in the past. Man. It could very well just be a graphics issue as well. Like, there are graphics card issues or driver issues that I've seen that produce similar effects where the screen will visually freeze but the audio keeps playing without crashing the whole system. So The only thing they do in those situations, well, one, you can go into the Windows event viewer and see if there's anything in the event viewer that tips you off about what might be going on. Because if it's hardware related, there's a chance it shows up in the event viewer. Sometimes the event viewer gives you really vague error codes but I always use the event viewer to at least attempt to narrow it down beyond what I just think it is. How you doing, Naily? Yeah, I would personally start with maybe using Display Driver Uninstaller and installing the latest stable drivers. See if that works. If you don't know what DDU is or how to use it, don't worry. There's 1,000 videos. It's very easy. And it just ensures that the drivers are fully and cleanly uninstalled before installing a new one. I don't use it all the time. I only use it if I think I have an actual graphics issue. So I've tried that. See how that goes. You could also try, if you haven't already, updating your chipset drivers on the motherboard. USB drivers for the motherboard. That's a little baseline, Naily, but we'll take it. It's better than the alternative. And I would say if you are using, even though this issue showed up before the hub, I would definitely make sure that you're using a powered hub. So a hub that is not drawing power off of the USB that you're plugging into the computer. So external powered hub. And then also, if the cable runs for your Vive stuff are longer than, let's say, 10 feet, consider getting some USB extension cables that are powered, that boost the signal across a greater run. But that's only if you're getting Vive specific issues. I don't think the hub is necessarily the problem, since it happened before. Yeah, a kernel power error will pop if you're forcing a shutdown unnaturally. So if it's all frozen up and you're holding the power button down, for example, that will show as a kernel power error. But whatever you're looking for would be before you turned it off. The best thing to do would be, when it happens again, take note of the time. To at least within the minute. And then you can check Event Viewer. Since it sounds like you have more than one monitor, it might also be a not bad idea to leave the performance tab up so that you can keep your eye on RAM I'm wondering if there's a memory leak in one of the programs that you're using. Hey, what up, Gold Deer? So yeah, I would maybe do that too. Because things that slow a computer to a halt, skippy mouse movements and stuff, that sounds like RAM, that sounds like graphics driver, USB issues. Game-wise or food-wise, well, my lunch was we had meatloaf the other night, and so I had a meatloaf sandwich, which has been a while since I had one of those, and it's always good. Game-wise, Persona 5, of course. And how this is gonna play out is, wait, what the fuck? What the fuck? What tweet is this? Alright, this just popped up at the top of my feed. It's a viral tweet. That's why I guess it's showing on my feed. It's some chick that said, "It's my first hot girl summer. Do I start swallowing tequila or swallowing kids?" I'll let you figure that one out. So yeah, meatloaf sandwich was lunch. Got an apple here too, but I'll be right back. I'm gonna use the washroom real quick, and then we're gonna pop off on this. I'll have to take M into work a little later, and we might have to leave a little earlier since this is order-in night. Sunday is Mom's night off, and it's also, of course, Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to everyone out there with a mom that they would like to thank or appreciate, and all the single dads as well. And so I'll probably be gone for about an hour, maybe, and then we'll be right back to it for another, 4 or 5 hours tonight. So that's how it's gonna go. So you'll get me here for about 2.5, just shy of 3 hours, I think, maybe, depending on how early we have to leave, and then you'll get another 4 on the other side of that. BRB in a second.
There's nothing inside. Will it always be burning down the walls? Is there a way for me to break? I'm a sharpshooter at Paul's Masquerade, hiding both face and mind, all free for you to draw. I'm a sharpshooter shapeshifter at Boost Masquerade, hiding both face and mind, all free for you to draw. I'm a shapeshifter. What else should I be? Please don't take off my mask, revealing dawn. Moments of calm, nothing left to be found. A mirror right in front of me, that's where I found an empty glass, reflecting that's a truth. It's telling what's not to be told. I need that mask. I'm a shapeshifter at Boost Masquerade, hiding both face and mind, all free for you to draw. I'm a shapeshifter, chained down to my core. Please don't take off my mask, my place to hide. I can't tell you
All right.
how to see me. Just a cage of bone.
TV on.
There's nothing inside.
Pour myself some water.
Will it unleash me, burning down the walls? Is there a way for me to break? I'm a shapeshifter at Boost Masquerade, hiding both face and mind, all free for you to draw. I'm a shapeshifter, have no face to show. Please don't take off my mask. Night
Oh, what up, Moonhowl? I must say that GH5 looks great on the couch setup. It's true. That's true. That's true. And just to ruin your day, this is a C920. Mark, am I gonna have to revoke your video guy card? Oh my lord. In shambles. In absolute shambles.
Nice.
been searching all along.
Alright, so we've got. But we're not even out here making our bed. Brutal.
Without a sign,
This is evening.
without grasping
Oh,
Yeah, there we go.
to be asked.
You can see me? Please tell him the truth.
Don't worry. You're safe. Can
Right, we
you
missed
tell
out
me
on
what
our
happened?
7, which means our job is memed right now.
oh.
Man, kindness and knowledge are taking an eternity.
Okay. Well then.
Is Mishima becoming a fucking stalker? Well, there's a reason why the C920, like, despite the price hike that it had during COVID for everyone working at home, there's a reason why it's been the only real webcam for ages. It just works, as Todd Howard would say. Now, mind you have to have a shitload of good light. But that's most cameras. This apple tastes like... fucking chemically. Jesus, I don't even want any more of that apple. Well, you don't want to get backlit, that's for sure. But there's still lots of natural light in the room, which helps.
What is he?
No, the
up to?
apple's, you know, the apple itself is fine. I think it's just, it's even been washed and whatnot, so I can't smell it, but it's just like, tastes weird. I haven't watched a UFC event in ages because
How have things been? You know,
Base-
with the special activities.
so like when the UFC changed over to like one event like every couple of months down to, well, I shouldn't say it, once a month. I used to almost get it every single month with the guys. We made it an event to watch. And now the UFC is like 3 times a fucking day, and all of the pay-per-views are still are like fucking $70+ Canadian. And so it's kind of hard to invest in the UFC these days unless you're an absolute diehard fan. Or you got like the pass or whatever, maybe.
Oops. Sorry about that. I haven't been getting a lot of sleep lately.
You
I've
and
been
me
staying
both.
Up managing the fan site all night. Every night. I think it's called PR.
It's not actually called PR, but I will appreciate the use of fan site being spelled PHAN. Yeah, that's what it's basically would be like if I ever got back into it. And that's what Jeff does, is once in a while he'll throw like a get together to have people come over. But it's just like, it's hard for me to get excited about the UFC now, because for me, I'm not like some sort of like nitty gritty hardcore fan, so I just need it to be a card that I give a fuck about. And I think it was like two things happened. One, I stopped watching it because it was happening too frequently, couldn't afford it. Or just didn't want to spend the money on it more appropriately. And 2, Anderson Silva basically just phased out of existence as a prime fighter. He was the one that I actually gave a fuck about watching. I haven't really been super excited about watching a fighter since. The closest would be Rose. What's her last name? Rose Namajunas or whatever, I can't remember her last name. Anyway, Rose is probably the closest thing to a fighter I give a fuck about watching. Oh, so it was last night. Oh, well, there you go. I'm not even paying attention enough to know when she's fighting anymore. But I'm happy. Did she win? If she wins, I'm happy.
Basically, there's no point to taking down bad guys if nobody's gonna know about it.
She lost? Oh, that sucks. Split decision. That's even worse.
That's why I've started a blog for posts from people you
Oh,
guys
no, really?
saved,
Rose,
while filtering out the
I've
haters.
always... And yelled, I'm the best at the end. Oh, that's become like her fucking thing now. Rose, to me, is unquestionably the greatest female fighter possibly to have ever stepped in the octagon. Except, she is the most affected by her mental game. So, if her mental game is not, and I mean 100%, she falls apart like a house of cards.
We need the Phantom Thieves to be seen in the proper light if we want to make the name popular, right?
And that's rough. Like before, like, because there was like the time where she first did the I'm the best thing. And it was just like, it was before that, I can't remember which fight it was, and she pumped herself up and she did it. And the reason for that was that they were trying to figure out a way to get her to have some confidence in herself. She has zero confidence. And I don't know if that's now like backfired on them or what, but sounds like maybe. Or maybe she just had an off night, it can happen, but her mental game is 100% the only thing stopping her from basically rolling every female opponent she comes up against. Like anyone I know that knows anything about the fucking UFC, whether it's Joe Rogan, fuck Mike Tyson, like Rose is the one. It's just her mental game is fucking her right up. And it's a shame.
Really? Just hearing you say that makes my all-nighters worth it.
That's such a dangerous mindset. The booing means you're doing something right. She's not Nick Diaz. She's gonna hear the booing, and she's gonna take it, to heart.
So, actually, I really want to know how you punish people.
I also think that it's a really bad. Like, I kind of understand why it happened, or why it happens, but I also think it's a really bad trend that UFC female fighters, their primary coaches are often just their boyfriend. I don't think that's a healthy fucking dynamic whatsoever, and I think it's particularly damaging for Rose.
Don't worry, I'm not gonna ask. It wouldn't be any fun if you just up and told me. After all, the Phantom Thieves have a reputation for being secretive. I wish I could be more like you guys somehow. But I'll still be here to draw attention to the stuff you do. You can leave that part to me. I'm gonna use my fan site to promote the Phantom Thieves and weed out any negative comments.
Rose's boyfriend is a fucking weirdo.
Your popularity is gonna be at my mercy. Or, my fingertips.
Grooming her as a girlfriend and grooming her as a fighter. And those two have definitely not helped. Like, she's got confidence issues for a number of reasons. Abuse is definitely one of them, and now he's got like this whole thing fucking.
It's like I'll be your strategic image management representative.
But either way, I really like. I don't think it's a healthy dynamic for any UFC fighter to be dating their coach. That's just that's just a bad idea. And it sucks because he's clearly holding Rose back. Not necessarily from like the perspective of her technical ability, but like her mental game is just being completely fucking massacred by this man. And that's so sad because she's so good.
Strategic Image Management Representative. Rolls off the tongue, don't you think?
You know what would have been even better if he said Strategic Image Management President? Because then the acronym would have been SIMP, and it would have made this so much better.
Anyway, I'm gonna do everything I can to make sure that title's more than just for show. I've gotta say though, managing the Phantom Thieves' reputation is tiring work. The forum gets all sorts of weird posts, including tons of things unrelated to reforming society. It'd defeat the purpose of the site if the truth of the Phantom Thieves was buried among all that garbage. Oh, but you don't need to worry. I'll sort through all the trash.
Oh, fucks. RIP!
Speaking of which, I've actually already found some worthwhile info about our very own
Rip.
school. Our quest to boost your popularity can start close to home. I'll give it my all.
The duality of public transportation.
All right.
Alright.
I might be overworking myself, though.
That sounds like extra steps, but okay. Sturma.
Man, I'm exhausted. I think I'd fall asleep on the spot if I weren't talking to you. I should head home. See you later.
Anyone else find it incredible that we always manage to get a phone call right here? You know what would be like super dope? If somebody took the time to take like the frame or three that come before Mishima's or anyone else's text box comes up, and then just magic fill like the whole fucking thing to have it be just plain as it is, and then have the date and time in the top left, and everything be animated as it is, just this loop, and then have it as your desktop. Hey, Caldeer hooking up Moonhowl, that's 15 gifted subs. Thank you, Caldeer, and welcome back, Moonhowl. That's 32 months for you, my man. I know Persona 4 had something like that. It was, I think it was a little less intricate, unless you're thinking of something else. All right, let's try and keep them in check. I like how we probably could have gotten bonus points for telling him to just pull like 15 all-nighters in a row, and no bonus points for telling him to take care of himself. That's so... That's so fucked up.
Well then.
Where have you been
That's right. It's shopping time.
all along? Confessing while alone and
The relaxation set, okay.
without a sign,
The bionutrients,
without
mega fertilizer, and garden energy.
real question to be.
Oh, you know, we gotta hook up on that shit, even though we only give the plant food once every like fucking 18 to 20 in-game hours.
Hey, hey!
Hiding both faces
Well, not in-game hours, real-life hours.
for you to draw. I'm a sharpshooter.
Give me that bionutrients.
Please don't take off my mask, revealing dawn.
Shapeshifter is back.
Well then.
Alright, we got no crossword. We've got no DVD. Hey, check on the plant, I guess. Before we go out anywhere, if we do.
A mirror
Whoop, 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 whoop.
is where I found an empty glass.
Nice.
Reflecting that's a truth. It's telling words not to.
We got no DVD stuff to watch anymore, none of that stuff. We can either talk to this fuck, there's no crossword.
I'm a sharpshooter.
What do we got here?
Heart in both place and mind, all free for you to draw. I'm a sharpshooter.
Two that we don't have. A street orator. Oh, right. That's the political. It's Bernie Sanders. Oh shit. Sajiro will level up. Alright, well, fuck me. He's also available like every single night too. Decisions. Decisions. Hey.
I can't tell you how to see me. Just a cage of bones. There's nothing inside. Will it
Oh, we need even more guts.
burning down the walls? Is there a way for me to break? I'm a sharpshooter.
I'm a shapeshifter.
You know, I heard people get like $1 or so taken out of like $3 to 5 tips. How much does a bigger tip get taken out? Still $1 or
Making
so,
coffee.
or based off a
Hitting on
percentage?
girls. I have to, I'm sorry. You're 10 years too young for those lessons, kid. I'm gonna teach you to brew coffee. Sajiro is such a fucking god. Caldeir, $50 out of nowhere. Holy shit. You know, I heard people get like $1 or so taken out of the 3 to 5 tips. How much goes to a bigger tip taken out? Still $1, or is it based off percentage? It's like a really, like on PayPal, well, first of all, nothing comes out of Streamlabs. And then on PayPal, there'll be it's a very small percentage. Like, very small. It's just that when it's a $5 tip, obviously, proportionally, it's worse because it's a smaller tip, but $50, hot damn, thank you, sir. That's gonna pay for dinner for Em and I tonight. That's what we're gonna use that for. Thank you so much. So I guess the real question is if Sojiro is hitting all this coffee and curry so fucking hard? Why are there 3 people that come here? Em is doing well. She's on her. Tonight is her 3rd day on her 3 back shift run, and then she'll have a couple days off. No, she's doing pretty good. Work has been reasonable, meaning there's nobody has been running around the hallways naked trying to beat up other people or some shit. So yeah, she's doing quite well in that regard. She's antsy to move into the new house. And does her best not to, like, constantly tell me that. Because, we're going as fast as we can over there. But, she's excited. She's excited to decorate a little bit. She's excited to have, for her and I to have our own, space and move in together in our own space. So she's excited to do that, and then the prospects that come with that, when we move out of here, she'll have a little bit more leeway in terms of, when she can go hang out with friends, depending on where they're going and whatnot, because we have to be so careful here COVID-wise. So yeah. But no, she's doing well. Is the Nova House closer to the hospital where M works? No, but it's also not really any further away. Like we're not that far away. Yeah. And like if we were to have moved a heck of a lot closer, the house price would have been probably more than it would have been worth. Because between us and the hospital, there's not really that much. There's not that many places that I would want to buy, and then you end up getting into what is considered close to the downtown, and then the houses go from 500K out this way to more like 1.2 mil as a baseline. There you go, Fox. How are we today, Shades?
Whoa.
You! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh my lord. Oh, are we gonna find out that Sojiro's entire fucking personality and life is structured around a woman that he once had that like tragically died in a fucking accident, and now like his entire fucking thing is running this store or this restaurant in her memory, but then he can't fill the void with all the women that he's supposedly dating right now, and then maybe there's like an M. Night Shyamalan plot twist. Jeez. Oh, no, 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 no. When somebody comes in and says that, you're only referencing one. I want the ladies to love me. What a sentence. Holy shit. Oh. I'm trying, Fox. I'm trying. But I just had to sit through a fucking 10-minute scene of the cat talking about more or less us playing with his friggin' like prostate and then purring about it as he turned into a vehicle. So, you know whose prostate I never had to fucking tickle? Teddy's. No prostate tickling required. Allows you to brew coffee that slightly restores SP of one ally.
Alright.
There you go. Amazing.
Well,
Does brewing coffee take like the entire fucking night, or is it just something you can do like once every so many days or something? That's true, Andromeda. Why do I just call you fucking Ty? Why does my brain keep wanting to say Andromeda? Alright, if this kindness doesn't level up now, fucking let's go. I am now considerate, head-turning, learned, bold, and decent.
All right.
Yes, Fox, but despite all of that, I didn't have to manually stimulate his prostate and listen to him make animal sounds. So, you know what? When I was 15 or 16, I'd probably be trying to convince girls to undress and get bra measurements too. You know why? Because I was a 15-year-old kid. Just a fucking hormone-laced 15-year-old guy. You know what I wasn't doing? Getting people to fucking tickle my prostate so I could purr like a friggin' animal. Well, what I'm saying, Shady, is that it makes more sense that some
What?
15 or 16 or 17-year-old, whatever Teddy was supposed to, like, slot into as far as his representation, guy, it makes more sense that he'd be trying to do that shit. I mean, just from growing up in real life, I know at least 3 people that tried to do basically exactly that. Because so many dudes were obsessed with, like, bra sizes and shit. Because you're 16 years old. And all you want to see is titties. It's the reality of it. Teenage boys are fucking weird. I don't even know why that would be something that people would be confused over. I don't know, do you know teenage boys? The difference between them all being like sexual miscreants and not is their parenting. And even if the parenting is there, it's still happening up here. It's just not happening in reality. Asturma was a man ahead of his time. Usually it starts with boobs and then like as the guy ages, it shifts into other areas instead. Some never leave the boobs though. They always get stuck on the boobs.
Seems pretty rough. Morning.
Oh, hello. What now? What can I'm here to be your therapist first thing in the morning as usual. Is it the pollen?
Allergies? Oh, maybe. I do feel kinda dazed and everything feels weird. But, actually, I've been having this feeling that someone's watching me. I hope not.
I always feel like somebody's watching me.
Maybe I just can't shake off the feeling of infiltrating a palace. At the palace, we're always cautious of not being noticed, you know? So it has to be my imagination. Yeah.
But yeah, no matter what you say, Fox, it's okay. No matter what you say, I know that you find Teddy creepy, but I guess that's just because you like fucking with a boy cat or something. I don't know. There's so many levels of creepiness that Morgana is way beyond Teddy. Teddy was like an immature horn dog for the girls. Morgana, immature horn dog for On, that vocalizes it in even fucking creepier ways, and then also I have to like literally watch as my character tickles Morgana's prostate. I mean, it's fucking weird. That's what I'm saying, Tycoon! Exactly! That's exactly the words I even used. Like, Teddy's creepiness is like the endearing, oh, he's a fish out of water. And even the girls in the game treat it as such. Everyone looks at like, every fucking character is looking at Morgana like, can you stop? Why do you have to be that way? Because Morgana's not presenting as a fish out of water type. Morgana's presenting as I've been around the block. I'm pretty sure I'm a dude. And, oh, On, lady On. Oh, you're so gorgeous. I'm just touching myself while I think of you. And oh, it's so good. Oh, and oh, you see that button right there? Oh, press that button. Like the fuck. I swear to, like, I describe Ted, or not Teddy, sorry, I describe Morgana as like the classical Redditor fedora teller, like the Trilby tipping. They think it's a fedora, but it's a Trilby. Trilby tipping Redditor. Neck beard, the works. When I say fish out of water, I don't mean fox. Fox. I'm gonna buy you a Morgana body pillow and a pocket pussy so that you can get all of your pent-up love for Morgana out of your body. When I say fish out of water, I don't mean in terms of both characters had some form of not knowing their true selves, because the way that Teddy presented was a different, it wasn't amnesia. He was literally like a shadow, whereas Morgana is presenting as if there was a before and chasing after it, two different versions. One's like a more of an amnesia card, but that's not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about with Fish Out of Water is that it's like Teddy being new to the experience of like literally Pinocchio, I'm a real boy, and now I'm figuring out like what is socially acceptable and not acceptable as I'm a horned up fucking teenager, whereas Morgana is supposedly older than likely most of us, while not functioning as if Morgana doesn't know what they're doing. Morgana's entire fucking personality is that he knows what he's doing and committing to it. That's why it's not endearing. They operate in two different, like, Teddy is doing all of it as if he doesn't understand what he's doing. Morgana's doing it understanding what Morgana is doing. There is like two different versions of intent and meaning behind how both of them attain their creepy status. They're both creepy. It's just that there is an endearment factor because, and why the girls and why everyone puts up with Teddy is because they understand that. It's like in real life, if you have somebody who is so fresh and so new to something, but they're very enthusiastic about it and going about it, and it's kind of embarrassing, like maybe if they're doing it publicly, and you kind of laugh about it, and you just kind of like, you know, you try to steer them in the right direction. Whereas with Morgana, everyone's like, shut the fuck up. Like, those are two very specifically written, specifically interacted with both by the player character and NPCs and NPCs, the characters within the game. Two very vastly different things. If you individually think that he's creepy or less creepy than Teddy, then I guess. I suppose. I don't know. I don't know. I really and truly don't know how you could possibly get to that conclusion. Maybe Teddy reminds you, or Morgana, one or the other, reminds you of somebody or something that you like, relate to in real life where you're like siding with one more than the other. But there is no universe in which Morgana is more in fact, it's bordering on objective with the exception of some level of subjectivity of real life reflecting upon the character that you're seeing in the game. Because there's such a vast difference. Literally an entire scene dedicated to fucking with Morgana's prostate. An entire scene! And we have to put up with it. And then he purrs and gets all happy and shit. How far? Are you serious? How are we having this conversation? Are you a real person? Will of Joker, by the way, thank you for that follow. You know what the Will of Joker is? To place Morgana on the next SpaceX flight that goes directly into the sun. Yeah, sure, we'll go beat up the bully. A brown-haired guy frequently seen standing out front of the school entrance. And from what I can tell, his name is Daisuke Takanashi. Okay.
Oh.
Let's go!
God, just talking about Morgana makes me want to turn the game off. That's how much I hate this fucking character.
All right.
That's almost an unnatural disdain for a fucking fictional character. Check information on target by selecting view requests, the hideout, or by pressing triangle to view requests in the main menu. You can begin by selecting explore mementos. Okay. The Fresh Maker.
What?
Oh,
What?
Amazing. Are the desks starting to multiply? They're evolving. Soon this whole rooftop will just be a giant orgy of desks.
Listen up.
An arrogant brown-haired bully. Alright.
I'm gonna make him pay.
Blackmailing even.
Yep.
D for difficulty. Okay. So it's overcast, it's a Monday, working isn't really necessary, there's a pollen warning, I don't know, I can't remember what that actually means for being out and about in the city. I can't remember if, like, mementos becomes harder with pollen warning, or if they're weaker. Can't wait for Adam to reach the third palace. Oh boy. Alright, Caldeer, have a good one, buddy. Hey, thanks so much once again for that dono. I appreciate it. More dangerous pollen. Yeah, I think I remember it being something like that. Yeah. No, we really don't need to be here right now. I think this could improve my knowledge. Really? Ryuji levels up. If we hang out. That's probably worth it. But where is it? You know what makes sense? If you could, like, contact your friends or your social links via the phone and not have to, like, or at least your party members. Like, why am I gonna go run around the fucking school looking for Ryuji?
Yo. Wanna get going?
Oh shit! A new spot. Word? A quiet and convenient residential district famous for its ramen. Okay.
All right.
There are a number of hangout spots in the city, such as shops, events, venues, landmarks, so on. Confidants will each have their own favorites. If you go there with them, your bond will grow even deeper. You can learn about hangout spots by having confidants invite you there or by reading about them in books. Try to find as many as you can. Amazing. Well then, let's go have some ramen. Ryuji, I'm gonna need you to just think about the words that come out of your mouth before you allow them to leave. Because I feel like you're trolling me with these. Like ramen. Oh shit. They're not outcasts. That's an excessive use. Like, let's think about this. Kamoshida is the one that shuts down the track team. Right? Based on Ryuji's being a dick. Like, if he comes out and we find out all this, don't they just reinstate the track team immediately? Like, what the fuck? Rank 4 makes you less likely to be found in the metaverse while dashing. Hey, that's a bonus. We still haven't been able to spend any time with On yet, have we? Because What's-Her-Face is still in the hospital.
See ya!
Yeah, exactly, Philin. But, like, now Kamoshida is... I think we had, like, one day that we could have spent with Anne or something like that. Kamoshida comes in and is like, hey, I sexually assaulted the fucking world and I beat the shit out of everyone. And now I'm gonna go to jail. You would think... you would think that would kind of open the gate to, you know, reverse any of the blatantly obvious poor decisions that he made.
Hey,
Oh shit. Alright, hold on. Before we do that, gotta make sure. Alright, there's nothing there. Double check on the plant.
Nice.
Plant is okay. Is the DVD store open in the evenings or only the day? Evenings too? Okay. So I'll swap the DVD out here and...
What would you like?
Alright. Well, we've already done all the DVDs now. Which means I guess if we rewatch them, we're only gonna get like half as much. Oh wait, we just don't even get them anymore. Okay. Fine. Alright, books.
What can I get you?
Already have them all. Great. Mishima.
Allergies suck.
Allergies suck. Alright. On is the Magician Arcana, right? Pretty sure. No, lovers. All right, we are prepared for that. I'm a shapeshifter. I'm a shapeshifter. Oh my lord, you're literally here. Which means it's not one-on-one.
That's not it.
Let's get back.
The main character is just everyone's Rock, my Dwayne, my Johnson. Like this guy is just tutor extraordinaire, Dr. Phil extraordinaire.
It looks like you're attending school seriously.
Yes, I am capable of going to school at regular hours.
You also seem pretty close with Takamaki-san if you're both coming to school together.
Wait until you discover that we're just on the same train to make it to school on time. Much like you and I are standing here right now. You are the intellectual and emotional cornerstone of the world. It's true. It's true.
You just transferred here, though. I guess you two really click.
Oh boy.
see. You seemed a lot closer than that yesterday morning.
What are you what are you telling me? Are you fucking stalking me? Do you want this dick? Is that what you're telling me right now? Because, I mean, I ain't into vampires.
I heard she was a victim of Mr. Kamoshida. But was that all there was to it? Either way, closer inspection should clear everything up. Goodbye.
You more closely inspect the back of my hand, Makoto. Get out of here! Creepy ass.
Ahem.
It's true, Shady. It's impossible. Clearly.
Well, shall we begin?
The Rise of the Samurai. How is that not a capitalized word? Magistrate's patronage, really?
Do you know the answer?
Yeah, totally. One second while I find that out. It's the H one.
This is it.
Correct.
Wow. That's what you get for helping your brother out. Exiled and executed. Sheesh! That's right, I have the smartest smartphone in the room. The OG Bladeheart game won't stop spamming fear on healer. What do? I couldn't tell you. I haven't beat the game myself. Be afraid. Be very afraid. Total War Shogun players might know that answer too. The name is used in a few games.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure it's even a persona in this game. It is so fucking hot in this room right now. I gotta turn this friggin' heater off. Ah yes, the exams are approaching. One sec. Yeah, turn this friggin' heat bump off. Too hot here. Ugh. Yeah, I always try to have at least 2 healers in the group. So if one becomes compromised, you have a backup.
Hey!
On wants to hang out. And I found a place. Really? Another level? Holy shit. Shady, I don't think you were here the other day when it said this, but honest to God, Ryuji and An are, every time I read their text messages, especially when they're interacting with one another, it's just you and Foxy. Like, they like talk the same way as both of you do. It trips me the fuck out. Oh. Why you gotta do Fox? Foxy is 100% Ryuji. And Shady is very, very on like yeah, be careful, Bladeheart, because no spoilers. The spoilers around these parts are an insta-ban, so just be careful. Do I have anything else I need to do before I hang out with her? There's no DVDs to rent. There's no books to buy. We don't need to do any shopping. It's done at 7, so working isn't necessary. I'll save just in case we haven't saved in a while. The one that I'm looking at right now. The text messages between An and Ryuji are hilariously similar to you and Fox. They talk so similarly. Fucking hilarious. Also, you have like very similar personalities. An is like this kind of passive but incredibly fucking vindictive and likely sexually suppressed woman. And Ryuji's kind of big heart but sharp like a beach ball. Tell me about your problems. I want you to rely on me. That's a fucking creepy sentence right there. I'm just fucking Jesus. Oh my god. Y'all don't have a sense of humor. Alright, let's go talk about shit. But their text messages are freakishly similar in structure to Fox and Shady. It fucking trips me out. I need to see evidence? Well, I guess just keep attention when the text messages and stuff are happening between An and Ryuji, or you can check the VOD from the previous days when that was happening, I guess. But it's pretty funny. Although, I don't know, maybe you won't see it because it's like it'd be like trying to identify yourself looking through somebody else's eyes. Well, that's fine, OG. Just stop talking about characters that I clearly don't have. You didn't have to double down on it, but yes, I appreciate the effort to try and not spoil.
Hey. Oh.
Do you remember the last time I talked to you like this? Yes, we were in a slightly different restaurant. We didn't really know each other yet. And I still had hopes and dreams. And now here we are. The thing about Persona games, I think that make it kind of like Persona games that make them extra endearing, to use that word again, is that a lot of these conversations between characters are kind of like inner dialogues that people in the real world might have with themselves, but they would rarely, if ever, say this directly to the person they're thinking about it. You know, like few people would actually go out of the way to say it. They'd be thankful and they'd mention, but they wouldn't be so, like, they wouldn't be so specific.
Thanks.
Prissy bitch! Prissy is not a word that gets thrown around very often anymore.
Hey.
Just don't strengthen it too much, because then, you know, enlarge heart and all that, it's bad time. Which is interesting because the nature of the persona power, it is being a mask and people are more confident when they wear a mask. Yeah. Yeah. Which is, yeah, it's kind of the reverse is happening here. Because when you go into, you know, the metaverse, so to speak, and then the true self that you hide behind, or that you hide in reality, comes out. Let's find it together and skip off into the fields, holding hands, butterflies and birds flapping all over.
Thanks.
All that cardio, exactly. Girl talk! If negotiations with a female shadow fails, you can try again.
All right.
Amazing. Second attempt.
Oh, yeah.
I won't get any refills on fountain drinks. Oh, shit. How bold. Yeah, yeah, sure. Okay. Yeah.
Bye.
Cardio, actually. I know just the person you can go for a run with. The no refills thing again? Uh-oh. Friend zone incoming. Train my heart, just let me know when a really good idea hits you, okay? I'm going to resist every urge in my body to not make a sex joke here on. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Ah, you're back.
I am indeed. I have returned. Is there a puzzle? There
I
is!
should write something.
Amazing. Ding, 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 ding.
Hey, hey!
Hey, hey! What are the May Blues? Wait, what? For the first time, I've actually had to, like, rely on the other ones to fucking get this. The May Blues. And then we've got Plant Disease. Doom's partner, Wolfenstein. No. Let me think. It's doom and gloom, like the saying. Right? Whoop, not gloob. And plant disease. What the fuck is the plant disease? I'm trying to think of like the plant disease. Is they're looking for like a specific disease or a generalized word? Neither of which are really coming to mind when I'm looking at these letters. Plant disease. Counterintelligence. The May Blues. Other than sounding like a low-rent jazz band? I'm trying to focus on this back end of the word. L through E. In terms of what words could actually fucking exist in here. Like AGE clearly is like an ender. But it doesn't really make sense. For the rest of it. I'm supposed to be good at this stuff? That's nonsense. Nonsense! This could also be like an M with a U or an A or an I. You know. LOL time. Clearly. The fuck is the plant disease? The thing is, I don't even know if this letter here is gonna really help me all that much, but it would be better than nothing because it will clear up a bunch of other letters. Whatever the plant disease is, it probably has an A in it. At least one. Unless this has got double A in it. Like if it's a specific plant disease, I'm probably fucked because I'm not gonna likely know the plant disease off the top of my head. Where are your Wordle skills? Hey, don't come at my Wordle skills. I've literally got 170 something straight with no fails. But for some reason, this word is not doing anything for me. Neither is the fucking plant disease. What in the fuck? Plant disease with swirl design. I'll get there. Just give my brain a moment. The May Blues. It almost sounds like the February Blues, kind of a reference that we use here for like the time of year. What the fuck? Oh, the gamba is on. If whether or not I'm gonna get it. Oh shit, now I have to. Fuck. Fuck. That's a, I guess part of it is also, like, we're assuming that Ache and Gloom are right. I don't know what else it'd be. A Dull Pain and Doom's partner. It seemed like Ache and Gloom makes sense. The May Blues. The May Blues. Oh, it's like the depression you get towards the end of winter and into spring. It could be allergy related. I want to know what the fuck the plant disease is, too. It's a long word, too, for, like, plant disease. Which makes me think it's not a generalized term, but, like, more of a specific... How can I not at least have an idea of this? Just with 2 letters, I should at least be able to fucking have an idea. But the May Blues don't mean anything to me. Like, at all. Like, May Blues means nothing to me. I don't know what kind of, like, fucking reference it's supposed to be. Hey, Fury, and welcome back to 3-Year Dream. Let's go. Thank you very much, the Prime. How you doing tonight? Or today, I should say. There's Sleeping Beauty. I'm being summoned. One moment. Alright. A slut me, huh, Siren? Seems plausible. Let's go for it. No, doesn't seem right. This is the stupidest fucking puzzle. I'm getting angry now. I'm getting angry at the puzzle now. The fuck? Blank blank L. So that kind of like eliminates an SH opening or most of the S openings right off the rip. Not all, but most. And then the end of this, there's enough going on here. And it ends in an E, which is like, in English, I mean, you've got, you know, if you've got a U and an I and an A left in the list, I mean, fuck, you've got a crap load of suffixes. And with an L mid-word, that reduces the suffixes to... let's see... I'm seriously annoyed right now because no words that this reads like when I'm just looking at it and my brain is trying to like put together words, nothing is fucking coming up. Zero. And it's driving me insane. And I bet you this is the dumbest fucking answer. Not in my vocabulary? Go fuck yourself. I bet you my vocabulary is better than most people in this fucking room right now. That's not what this is not what this helps with. It's deciphering the clue is 90% of the friggin' problem, and the problem is the clue sucks balls. I have no idea what it's referencing. It's like trying to do a crossword in the New York Times and it references some like actor from 1936 because everyone that's doing the crossword is 87 years old, and so they'll actually understand the reference, be able to fill in the fucking word. Like, the only thing that it can be referring to that I can come up with is that in Japan, May is the time where everyone's depressed instead of February. But if it's depression is the theme, then like, what is this word? Hey, welcome back, Fox. No, Zeth. Not at the moment. Not at the moment. God damn it. This is gonna drive me fucking crazy. This is so fucking stupid. Holy shit. This is so unbelievably stupid. I cannot believe that my brain can't fucking put this together. This is fucking insane. This is absolutely fucking ludicrous. Absolutely insane. Hey, Dad. Was that what it was? Yeah, I heard something earlier. There's a whole set of keys in there. Oh yeah, okay. That'll do it. Yeah. Oh, right. Yeah, of course. This is not about overthinking, it's not about difficulty. This is about you either read the clue and you more or less have an idea very quickly, or you're gonna be struggle bussing like I am. Because you'll go through every permutation and combination of these letters just trying to come up with a word. It's not, it's like crosswords are more about just random fucking recall based on whether or not you understand what they're trying to get at with the clue. And the reality is, no matter how I interpret that clue, I am not gathering at all what they're trying to get at. It's something that, like, just like the other answers, if I was gonna get it, I would've got it in the first, like, fucking 20 seconds of reading it. But instead, I'm just here, like, banging my head against the wall, trying to come up with suffixes and prefixes that make sense here, to chew up some letters to see if I can, like, spur my brain into coming up with the fucking word. But having the answer, like, a plant disease that's 6 fucking letters long. Oh, I mean, that's what I'm saying. If it's a specific plant disease that they're looking for, then, like, fuck if I know. Like, the cultural context is a part of the thing too. Like, that's what I was saying, is this is like, here it would be, if it's what I think it's referencing, it's the same, like, here for February. But if maybe they call it May. But, and if it's May, then, even then, it would be, like, springtime related. It's usually related to whatever's happening in the game. So there's, like, fucking, pollen and shit. outside right now. It's probably got to do with the context of spring and pollen and the shit that comes with it, because it's got plant, you know, you got plant disease, doom and gloom, aches, right? This is all like it's like hay fever. Like I get all that. I just can't get a fucking word put together here. Like that's kind of all it is. I just can't seem to fucking get a word put together for like all of those very obvious, you know, I know where it's pointed. That looks good, babe. What is the plant disease? Hmm. No, I'm not gonna fucking Google it, because it's pissing me off that my dumbass brain can't I clearly understand the context of everything going on here, and I've got only a handful of letters, yet my brain can't I do 100 and fucking, like, 70-something straight wordles inside of 20 to 30 seconds on a daily basis, no problem whatsoever, and I can't, with this shit, put together a word? Did I just sleep too much this afternoon? Like, is my brain just completely fucking dead? Oh, it's 100%. This is a pride thing. This is 100% pride. This is stubborn pride. It's annoying that it's annoying to me that even using tactics like trying to see suffixes and prefixes, knowing the 2 letters that I have, that I can't spur my brain to fill the rest in. It's pissing me right the fuck off. Pushed up through the water table. I can't do it if I'm trying to use the prefix. I can't fucking this is not enough. Yeah, no, I get, like, I just went through all of the clues that they're trying to give, right? So the main clue is the May blues, and then this is dull pain, which is, you know, ache, doom and gloom, plant disease. In the game right now, it's pollen season, and so everyone's got, you know, fucking like hay fever or whatever the fuck. Like I get all of its references. I fully fucking understand all of its references, but yet I cannot piece together whatever the fuck this is supposed to be. Is it malaise? My brain thought malice earlier, but then of course there's no C. But I didn't go to malaise, as in like maladies. I did my opening prefixes were all M-A-L because I was thinking of like maladies and shit. But malaise never fucking crossed my mind immediately. Malice. My brain wanted to say, my brain wanted to say, yeah. Oh, was the plant thing, plant disease blight? Malaise? I don't know, that's always how I pronounced it. It's probably wrong. Malaise. What? Malay? Is that how you pronounce it? Malay? Malaysia. That's how I'm gonna pronounce it now. Malaysia.
All right.
I see. Nice.
Hellman's malaise. Is it just a short A instead of a long A? So like malaise? 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 Malaise. Malaise? Malaise? Malaise. Malaise? Malaise? Like my bag of chips? Let's see what the computer generated voice. Malaise. I was right! Y'all motherfuckers get out of my chat.
I should write something.
Get fucked. Alright, so let me remind myself what I was gonna do. This was after studying with On, right? I've been spending so much time doing this shit, I don't even remember what I was doing anymore. Oh. Sure. Yeah, why not? We got nothing else to do. Might just as well. It's pronounced GIF.
Yeah.
Your Google is Canadian, so it's wrong. If the word is based on French and you're gonna try and propose that the UK pronunciation is correct, you can go fucking... I was gonna come up with a really fancy UK bland food burn, but I'll just leave it as it is. Go fuck yourself. My brain is numb after having fucking come up with Malaysia.
Yeah. Wanna head back?
Malaise. Isn't that what I was saying? Malaise? Wasn't that the entire...
Malaise. 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 Malaise.
Thanks for watching. If you like this.
You want to, pick up Alana's? Okay. That sounds better. It's literally what I've been saying. Malaise. Unless you want me to shorten the A up. Malaise.
Seems pretty rough.
Well,
What the
shall
fuck?
we begin?
Malaise. Oh shit! It's exam day. I believe it's Minamoto no Yoshitsune. No? He was an Italian Japanese man.
Ooh, we can do this.
Provide the reason why he's viewed as a hero. Who remembers this one? It's gotta be the bottom one, right? Because Japanese names, the last name is first. Yo, shit, Soon! Yeah, coming into in the end when they had to oppose each other. Wasn't Yoritomo one because he cast his brother out and had him executed? Or is it that they want me to say they both lost because it brought the end of like the fucking like samurai period or whatever? Yeah. I didn't think he committed suicide, I thought he got executed. Rooting for the underdog.
Yep.
Incredible exam. Wipe his bloodline from the... I know it's self-execution, but...
Let's get started.
I would have thought that if that was how he killed himself, or if that is how it happened, they would have actually referenced seppuku instead of... I mean, it is technically self-execution. Not wrong. Maybe by default, if you were exiled, then it was an assumption that you were also going to commit seppuku, and so at that point, exile was also the equivalent of execution. Which brain function is responsible for the phenomenon of seeing an illusion in this figure? I believe it is cognition. What does the helix say?
Ooh, we can do this.
Oh, can you paint without any adjacent areas being the same? Map of the world, map of Japan, both actually, because it's anything that's set up into segments, but that would also assume that the Japanese map were broken up into. Alright.
Ooh, we can do this.
The assumption there, though, is that on the map
Okay,
of Japan,
class, let's get
it was
started.
segmented like the map of the world. Yeah, it's four-color theory, yeah. Name the book that defined malfactor as the chief factor in the progress of the human race. I actually don't remember any of this being a thing at any of the questions in class, so... the book that defined the malfactor... Is it the Devil's Dictionary? The Devil's Dick? Perfect.
Ooh, we can do this.
That's what you get for buying Beats by Dre, babe. They attack you. Ouch, babe. What character archetype refers to a mysterious and seductive woman, typically with ulterior motives? Femme fatale? Ouch, babe.
Ooh, we can do this.
No. Mork! Hey, 57-month streak on a 57-month total. Welcome back. Thank you. Friday the 13th, really? Yike. We're having a school assembly.
Many of you have voiced concerns that I could not bear to ignore.
Assault by Beats by Dre. Hate to see it happen. Brings new meaning to Beats.
We believe the mental health of our student body is absolutely vital.
That's horseshit.
So we've acquired the services of a therapist. The floor is yours, Doctor.
Uh-oh. It's Dr. Phil, isn't it?
Isn't he hot?
I'm sorry, what?
It's nice to meet you all.
Well, I have to like level this one up? This fruitcake? I have not watched Attack on Titan. I watched a couple of episodes. And, couldn't continue. Is Morgana less annoying in this version? No, sadly.
Whoa, his voice is sexy.
What the fuck?
My name is... Huh? My name is Takuto Maruki.
Is this who you're talking about? Not Max, but yes, you have to level him up. Oh, okay, to a certain social link. Okay.
Thank you for welcoming me to your school.
What level does he have to be? You can tell me. Because I can already tell by looking at this guy, I want to spend as little time as humanly possible in this man's presence.
No need to be formal with me, though. I'm just here to counsel anyone who's interested. You can even call me Doc, if that would help you feel more comfortable. Any assistance you need, I'll be... Oh. I guess I'm not really any good for helping with money problems.
Thank you, Dr. Maruki.
Found a real winner in that guy, eh? Rank 9 before the 18th of November. Holy shit!
Yo. You ever expect this place to actually give a shit about our mental health?
Did we get a new voice actor here?
Well, our school's made national news. Maybe they figured they'd look even worse if they didn't do anything for us.
Rank 5, okay.
And Dr. what's his name?
Maruki.
Yeah, wasn't that guy just basically clowning it up on stage? You really think he'll do us any good?
Why does Ryuji suddenly sound like a different voice actor?
Ryuji.
Cringe.
Hey there.
Cringe.
Sakamoto-kun and Takamaki-san, right? And that must make you...
The Monopoly guy.
Right. Well, I was informed of certain students before beginning my tenure here. Those that had, previous interactions with Mr. Kamoshida.
Previous interactions.
It must have been especially tough for you after having just transferred here.
Yeah. To think I'd end up in a castle.
I can definitely believe that.
So, what do you want with us?
Ah, yes, I'd forgotten. I know I already offered my services to the student body earlier, but would you three be interested in counseling?
Nope, not at all.
Lol.
Huh?
How's that surprising?
You were just a touch more emphatic about it than I'd expected. Ah, but if you come to my office, you can have free snacks.
Wow! If we go to his office, we get free snacks. Incredible.
All you can eat. Would be nice, but there's still plenty to be had. So, how about it?
That's still a no. Tell me more of these snacks.
Hey, don't fall for that.
To be frank, I've been explicitly ordered to provide counseling to the students directly involved with Mr. Kamoshida. It's in the school's interests, for its students.
That's a contradictory statement.
Ah, the school's interest, huh?
I know that asking you to be open with a complete stranger like myself is a lot. Making this mandatory wouldn't do you any good either. Might as well turn it into a worthwhile experience. Ooh, I know. If you attend my counseling sessions, I'll teach you different ways to improve your mental acuity.
Yeah, I'd have to go back and listen to those lines again. They could have been mastered differently. Ryuji's voice actor could have forgotten how to Ryuji. It could be a bunch of stuff. I don't think it's a different voice actor. I just think it's a combination of other stuff. Oh my god, Datbeard.
Like ways to hone your concentration
For
before
fuck's
exams,
sakes.
or not getting nervous on dates.
Listen, I already have a doctor for that, and instead of having to actually talk, I just get roofied. So,
How's that sound?
also she's way more attractive. She might also be a serial killer, but that's beside the point. Alright, Datbread, enjoy Doctor Strange.
There's also snacks.
All right, enough with the snacks. So, which way are you leaning?
I'm doing it for the snacks.
I guess it'd just be more trouble for us if we didn't go.
Yeah.
Really? Then I guess it's a deal. I'll be in the nurse's office. Feel free to come by whenever it's convenient for you.
Well, we should get going.
Okay, I'll see you later. Thanks for taking my counseling into consideration. Now that we have a deal, I promise I'll do my best to help you.
Oh my lord.
It's hard to believe an ordinary high school student could accomplish such grandiose heists.
Wait until you hear that I took 3 hours to come up with the word malaise. Or malaise. Or maladies. Or Malaysia. Hey, what up, Link? How you doing?
One would need a heart of steel, unaffected by outside influences, and prepared to act without hesitating. There has to be someone who helped strengthen your mental state. Sound like somebody you know?
This is such an awkward line of questioning, like anyone would have actually thought about anything like that. You couldn't have possibly just had a personality type strong enough to do this stuff. You needed to definitely have some sort of person to help strengthen your mental state. Perhaps a psychologist or a psychiatrist of some sort. Perhaps one that specifically worked at your school.
Give me a name.
Give me a name. Alright. Sean Connery.
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast acquired a new vow. It shall become the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains of
Who helped you
captivity.
become a super criminal?
With the birth of the Counselor Persona, I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
The Counselor Arcana. Wow, how on the nose. The Counselor is actually just the moon, but with a beard.
All right.
So hold up, dude.
No, other than the card that they show, Link, it's more or less just the way it goes.
Sorry for keeping you like this. Well then.
Yeah, the voiceover is intentionally very empty sounding. It's because of who's delivering the line.
Okay, quiet down.
An addendum to the earlier assembly regarding the counseling you've all been offered. It's not actually optional. The counselor will be available to you starting after school today in the nurse's office. Dr. Murakai will only be posted here through November, so be sure to speak with him soon if you feel the need. For the majority of you, it's your choice whether or not you see him, but there are a few students I'll speak with later that have no choice. We're definitely in the group that have no choice. I don't know what you're... Yeah. Is there even personas that you can get that have that arcana? Because I don't think we have one.
Yes.
No. Okay, first of all, I want to know what fancy-ass school this is, because over here, the nurse's office is actually just a broom closet.
Welcome.
Ain't a nurse's office in this entire fucking province that's got this much space with this much shit. Definitely no medications. You are not getting specialized medications out this nurse's office. No chance. Would you care for a snack? On the menu today is MDMA, also known as Molly, and acid.
Well, shall we begin?
What's going on, Phenomenon? Welcome back to the tool, the Prime Gaming for 4 months. Bless.
Yes.
This guy's really fixated on the snacks, eh? The earliest persona you can fuse for. Okay, what is it, like level fucking 30? $12. Oh, okay. We're pretty much there.
Right.
Right.
Bro, you don't even strike me as somebody who's particularly intelligent or wise now. Unless it was all a ruse up on stage, you know, look to play the fool a little bit, get the kids to be comfortable, not overbearing, not scary, then you're a genius. And maybe also a pedophile, which is par for the course for this school, apparently. They had separate rooms with beds in the nurse's office in case you're sick, have a migraine, sprain something. They also had Imodium, Tylenol, and certain medications the doctor might have prescribed a specific student to have a school dose for, asthma meds and EpiPens. Yeah, so like we'd have like, you know, you might have like a Tylenol, aspirin. I don't think they'd have extra EpiPens on hand or anything like that. Maybe, maybe not, I don't know. But I don't remember there ever being a nurse's office. Maybe it's because I was never in them.
Let me think.
Yeah.
A rat's ass. I don't have it. No, there's a healthy outlook. Amazing.
Quite.
Yeah.
Be careful, okay?
Okay, I'm gonna get going.
Oh my lord.
How are you?
Student called Yoshizawa. Wouldn't you just call her by her name then? And not like, what is she, the artist formerly known as Prince?
Yes.
Oh, I understand that, but like the student called is kind of fucking weird. Wouldn't you then call, if she's like, you're like younger than you, isn't it Kun or whatever? So wouldn't it be like Yoshizawa-kun instead of student formerly known as the student formerly known as the student called Yoshizawa? The Kun or San? I don't remember the fucking honorifics.
All right then. Welcome.
Where are the snacks?
I see.
All of these are terrible. answers, by the way.
So...
Largely been able to reconcile your internal world with your external one.
For example...
I mean, I wasn't gonna say anything, but you know, I thought this was a therapy session for me. You're flapping your lips. Kinda creeping me out here. Just give it to him for the extra points. Just tell him what he wants to hear. That's the moral of this game's story as far as interacting with characters go. Just tell them what they want to hear.
I'm sorry. Say. You know, How about it?
Why does every doctor want me as a guinea pig? Like...
Sorry.
All you have to do is be my therapist and tell me if it sparks any ideas. More snacks again, eh? Sure, fucking why not? I'm everyone else's friggin' rock.
Well...
Now I'll be my therapist's rock.
Thank you.
Detox X. When Joker is inflicted with an ailment, he may recover immediately.
All right. I know. Now. All right.
I was gonna say, this sounds like SP increasing.
Well,
non-static gum, as opposed to the static kind.
Man. Good night. Hey, hey!
Finally! Mega fertilizer!
Oh.
3 points of kindness, let's go.
Yes!
You'll love to see it. Okay. You can put your order in, babe, and we can go pick it up. Oh, so there's not a lot of food left? Are you still going there, or do you want to go somewhere else? Did you put your order in? Okay, what time's it gonna be ready? Okay, we'll leave here in 10. Okay? No 3s yet. No, we're 2s on everything. We're 2s on everything for now.
Let's go to bed.
That's the goal in your game, babe. Prove your existence. M's cringing at this top right. Prove your existence to society. Search for your next target. Act like an honest student. That's right, babe.
I'll just add this.
Prove your existence to society.
Hey! Well then.
I'm so sleepy. I ended up pulling an all-nighter once I realized today's the last day of exams.
You staying up studying?
Nah, I gave up on the exam. I was playing some games, and then before
Oh
I knew
my god.
it was morning.
Ryuji out here proving his worth to society.
Bull! You say that, but you probably just spent the whole night studying.
I actually spent the whole night sleeping.
Morning.
Yo, look who else is yawning.
Exams are almost over, so I thought I'd make one last effort across the finish line.
Yeah, all night cramming has almost never paid off for anyone, but...
Impressive, Lady Ann. You're quite different from this stupid monkey I know.
Huh? Don't give me that crap. Your brain's tiny compared to mine.
Size is meaningless if there's nothing inside, you know.
Oh. Oh, come on. I am convinced the translators have been doing this shit on purpose. I'm convinced. I'm convinced. Head empty, no thoughts, return to Monka.
What was that?
Will you please shut up? You're gonna make me forget everything I remember. Huh? Am I imagining things?
Do you need the bathroom?
What? You see a groper or something?
No, that's not it. It's
Too real, Ryuji.
nothing. Hmm? Oh my god, that guy got off.
In public?
Isn't this bad?
I mean, yeah, normally. Usually illegal.
Hey, at least act like you care.
Fine. Come on.
Huh?
Hey, what up, no name?
Hey, are you sure it's him, or are you just that self-conscious?
I'm not that.
Is there something you want?
That's my line. You are the one stalking me.
Stalking you? That's outrageous.
I know you've been following me ever since the train.
That's because...
My goodness. I had wondered why you left the car, so this is where your passion led. All is well that ends well.
Well, that's a laugh.
I saw you from the car, and I couldn't help myself from chasing after you.
Here comes the creepy art guy.
I didn't even notice the calls from Sensei, but thank goodness I caught up to you.
Okay.
I would like to paint some tasteful nudes.
What?
You're the woman I've been searching for all this time. Please, won't you?
Wait a minute,
Be the model for my next art piece.
Model?
All that I've drawn till now has been lacking, but I feel a passion from you unlike anyone else.
Oh boy.
This man's highly suspicious.
Morgana, don't be jealous now.
Ain't this a recruit for some shady business?
Will you cooperate with me?
It's human
What do you say?
trafficking, basically.
Hold your horses. Who are you anyways?
Oh, where are my manners? I'm a second year at Kosei High's Fine Arts Division. My name is Yusuke Kitagawa. I'm Madarame Sensei's pupil, and I am being allowed residence at his place. I'm striving to become an artist.
Alright, you ever thought about striving to be not a stalker?
Huh? Do you mean that Madarame? The one who was on Good Morning Japan the other day?
The very same.
You know who that is?
He was introduced as a super famous Japanese-style artist who's been recognized all over the world.
Sasuke.
But we heard that name the other day in the mementos.
Yusuke!
I'm sorry, Sensei. I'll be right there.
That old guy's Madarame?
Madarame Sensei's exhibition will begin at the department store near the station tomorrow. I'll be there to help out on opening day. Please, it'd be great if you could give me your answer in regard to being a model then. I bet you have no interest in the fine arts, but I'll give you tickets too.
Wow. How kind.
Well then, I hope to see you there tomorrow.
That guy's as easy to read as a book.
Ryuji, you don't read books.
You're not planning on going, are ya?
I think I will. Crap, look at the time. I'll see you later.
How dare he go after Lady Ann? I've memorized that face of yours, Yusuke.
You became acquainted with Madarame's pupil by chance?
Well, how did you think it happened? You think I just like went to his house?
That's a little too convenient. It makes me wonder if you're even telling the truth. So be it. What I want to know most is your method. It's true that Madarame was an unforgivable criminal worthy of the scorn thrown at him. He was an adult who cultivated his own fame and fortune by sacrificing the livelihood of children. But he'd been covering his tracks for years. How did you uncover the truth in such a short span of time?
Well, you see, Mark Zuckerberg provided us the tools. It's called the Metaverse.
This metaverse business again? Let's suppose that people's hearts can be changed by stealing their treasure, like you've said. If so, a different suspicion arises. People have gone mad or lost consciousness, never to recover, like the subway accident in April. Depending on how you look at it, that could be taken as a phenomenon for a sudden change of heart, too.
Well, we already kind of had a clue that... We already knew that somebody called Madarame was possibly a target of some kind, if I'm not mistaken. It's just that that was our first time actually seeing who Madarame was.
Were you related to those as well? I see. Fine. Let's get back to Madarame's case. Keep it concise and stick to the facts.
Yep.
Decent, should be 100%. Never eaten edamame. I wanted to make that joke earlier when we first heard the name. I was trying to make a connection to the song, and then I just couldn't put one together. So thank you, Mark.
It's over. How about you?
I'm feeling confident.
You traitor!
Sorry, bro. We can't all be Bell Ends.
Stop talking about the exams. Like it or not, they're gonna come back graded next week. Rather than focus on stuff that's over with.
What are you looking at?
The usual site. It's no use. There ain't any useful info. The number of posts are getting less and less too.
I am not letting this end as a one-hit wonder, okay?
There's no point in getting antsy, though. I know! Why don't we go eat lunch somewhere? We still have some money left over from the other day.
I want sushi then, or domestic-raised eel.
That's oddly specific.
We don't have that much left. Oh, right! There are those tickets to Madarame's exhibit. Wait, that's tomorrow.
Don't tell me. Was it love at first sight with that Yusuke guy?
It's not like that.
Of course not.
Oh my lord.
When I was watching that special on TV, his artwork was pretty nice. Plus, we've got free tickets.
Yeah, none of that foreign eel.
Besides, this
It's
could
gotta
also
be
related
locally
to a
grown
part of
eel.
Mementos.
Madarame, was it?
That aside, what should I do about the other 2 tickets? Want to go appreciate some fine arts for once?
Fine arts, huh?
Arts and crafts. Fuck.
I suggest we should all go together. Appreciating the fine arts builds character. A phantom thief who can't identify an original is lame.
Well, if everyone's going...
It's settled then. Just the phrase going to an art exhibit sounds kind of mature.
Yay!
Let's meet at the exhibit entrance tomorrow.
Okay.
Yes, I love extended periods of time in the game where I can't do anything that I want. It just kind of like shuffles me through a series of cutscenes. A teacher who treats people like tools. Amazing. Oh, I can at least do this.
What's up?
Does that mean I can go do other shit? Oh my god, a miracle.
Let's do it.
Alright. Okay! I'm gonna take him to work. I will be back. I will leave you guys with this screen and the shapeshifter. And I will be back and we will continue.